So this happened. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Bunch of Codyness. So yesterday I met Franta, and for those of you who don't know who that is, it is a famous YouTuber who I really love and admire, and I've met him twice before, but I never really got a chance to really talk to him before yesterday, and I'm really happy. I'm a lot happier than I have been in a really long time, so I figured, you know what, why not talk to you guys and make like a little storytime video about it. So yesterday there was a Samsung event, and it was basically Franta, a interviewer named Zara, and the head of Glisten, well, the founder of Glisten. And for those of you who don't know, Glisten is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping LGBTQ+ youth in schools from kindergarten all the way to 12th grades. So they deal with stuff on bullying and LGBTQ+ education and rights in schools for transgender people and along the lines of that stuff. So if you guys want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the description below. But anyways, so I went to this Q&A, and like I said before, Connor was there. And first off, I want to say that the Q&A was great because it was informative, it was educational, and it was fun, and it was relaxing. So thank you, Samsung and Glisten, for putting that on, because I really enjoyed it. By the way, I'm sorry I keep on switching hands, but my hand gets tired. I want to talk to you guys about a little something that happened during the Q&A, and that is the interviewer, her name is Zara. By the way, she's such a sweet person. She brought up Connor's new book, Note to Self, and I had my copy with me, so like I lightly raised it up, and she saw me, and she was just like, oh my god, raise the book higher, like show the entire audience. And I did, but I think I raised it and waved it around a little bit too hard, that it flew out of my hand and it fell onto the stage in front of Connor, and I was shocked and a little horrified, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And he was just like, oh yeah, it's fine, whatever. He laughed it off. Like, it wasn't a big deal, but I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I dropped Franta's book right in front of him when I was in the second row. And the rows are sort of like in stair form, so like row 1 is like on the ground floor, and then row 2 is like a little bit higher than that. So I'll flash a picture of the Samsung area thing that it took place in somewhere on this screen, just to give you guys a little bit of context. But after that, there was actually a part where the audience could ask them a couple of questions, them being Connor and the founder of Glisten, and I got to ask a question, and I'm gonna flash a clip of that right here.
We have questions. That is fabulous. I did promise you the first question.
The book dropper.
The book dropper. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Hi, angels. So my question is, how do you get over dropping Franta's? No, I'm kidding. So what advice would you give LGBTQ+ youth who are sort of struggling to find love, because there are so few of us, and I really want a guy to like me, but like I find like no guys that are interested in guys, and I'm like low-key giving up on love, because in the words of you, love is selfish, but I am greedy.
Nobody read your book.
Page 282 of Note to Self. Buy it on Amazon today.
Oh my god. I mean, just know that, again, like, everything is temporary. You may not be finding love now, but you will. There's so much left in life, so many different locations you're going to be in, people you're going to meet. You know, you may not feel like you're surrounded by a close-knit community of people like you, but you'll find your community, and you'll find that group, and you'll find that guy.
Aww. And maybe you can get an internet boyfriend like you have.
Get a real one. Real one's going to be much better.
I can't handle long distance. Also, like, I'm not comfortable with dating apps also, so probably should have thrown that in.
Yeah.
So, because I know you're a naturalist.
Just give it time, honestly.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Thank you. I love you so much. Sorry for dropping your book. So, that was a lot of fun, and after that, we each got to go up to Connor and take pictures with him, so I'll insert a clip of that right here. Wait, sorry. Thank you, sweet. Sorry, can I get a hug? Thank you so much. And later I looked at the picture that I took with Connor, and I was just like, oh my god, this looks terrible. So I actually went up to him, not one, but 2 times, being like, I'm really sorry, but could I get another picture with you, because the one that I took was terrible. And I felt so bad because I felt like I was like annoying him, but he took it in like good humor and he was like, he really didn't mind, I hope. But yeah, so after that, Connor left, and then I actually left around the same time as Connor. And when we were going out the same door, I was just like, oh my God, I swear to God, I'm not stalking you. Like, I even went the opposite direction. Like, I'm not that type of fangirl. I don't stalk celebrities. I don't stalk them. Like, I want to give people their space. And then I said, okay, bye Connor, I love you. And it was great seeing Connor again because I met him twice before, once at his book signing for his first book, Work in Progress, and another time at Brandcast. But like I said before, during both of those events, I didn't really get a chance to really talk to him. And this time I actually didn't get much of a chance to talk to him either, just because like other people wanted pictures, but I did get to tell him like, hey, I really liked your coming out video. Do I look back on that and think like, oh my God, I wish I said more? Because Connor has affected me in so many other ways, especially in video making, because he creates a lot of diverse content and some of the videos that he makes is just so inspirational. And I sort of wish I took the time to really tell him that yesterday, but in the end, I'm gonna be really, really grateful for that experience that I had yesterday, because in the end, I still did get quite a bit of time with him. I did get to ask him a question, and I'm pretty sure my love and admiration for Connor sort of shone through when I was with him in those brief moments. So in the end, like, I'm not gonna really dwell on the fact that I wish I said more. In fact, I'm just gonna take it as a learning experience to think like, hey, if this ever happens again, I'm going to take the time to really say what I mean and to tell them how they affected me and tell them what I love about them and stuff about that, if I have time anyways. So in the end, if you learn something, and this is actually a quote I saw the other day, if you learn something, it is never a loss. But regardless, I'm going to be grateful and I'm going to enjoy the memories of that experience because it was still a great experience either way. So I shouldn't dwell on what didn't happen, but be grateful for what did. Wow, that's really cliche. And also, I found out a lot of information about the head of Glisten and how he was outed in school and inside a public newspaper, and his stories were just really, really sad, but also kind of inspirational that we really do have to protect LGBTQ+ youth, especially in schools. And again, I will leave Glisten's information in the description below, as well as a link to where you can buy Connor Franta's new book, Note to Self. I'm in the midst of reading it and I really, really love it. I guess that's it for this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. And I love all you guys. Bye y'all, and yeah, I'm happy. I actually wore my rainbow kimono that I got at Target there, and several people in the streets actually came up to me and were just like, oh my God, I love your shawl rainbow thing. And I was just like, oh my God, thank you so much. I think this happened like 5 times, like 5 random people just came up to me and they were just like, oh my God, we love it, you should wear it to Pride. And then I told them like, oh, I can't go to Pride this year. And one lady asked me, oh, where did you get it from? And I was just like, Target. And she could not believe it was from Target. It was like the most hilarious thing because she was just like, oh my God, that was at Target? I don't know what that says, but I'm going to take it in good humor.